Doesn't kill you, makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone. What doesn't kill you makes a fighter. Footsteps even lighter. Doesn't mean I'm over, 'cause you're gone. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, stronger. Just me, myself, and I. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Stand a little taller. Doesn't mean I'm lonely when I'm alone.
Hey guys, it's Diabetic Girl, and I heard about this via, like, a picture that Bonquiqui had sent me, so because of what I heard about, I am going to be doing a rant today on how to be your own advocate for diabetes. Okay, so basically, I can post it in the video. The picture that Bonquiqui sent me was a picture of a teacher. It's a very popular meme, and it's about how a child his glucose tabs were taken away from him, and then he passed out, and the teacher said he should have known better by bringing candy to class. So as you guys know, I am a very, very, very strong believer in advocacy and being the first person to say something when something isn't right. So, advocacy blog, BD's rant and advocacy, so we got a BDcacy rant going on right now. Okay, so as you guys know, as a diabetic, you have rights to have certain things in your classrooms, and glucose tabs and such are one of those things. So the thing is that some teachers, like in my school, we're not supposed to eat in school, so some of my teachers are like real hard asses about it too, and you know, they also know, like, we do trainings at the beginning of the school year, so you know, there's that as well. Now my biggest thing is that usually my teachers have glucose tabs, and if they don't, I tend to carry them on me because I have this ginormous bag with 7 pockets, so usually they fit into one of the pockets there without a problem. I also just know my limits, you know, and the thing is that you gotta be able, if someone says something, like they try to take it away, you gotta be able to be like, no, I need those, it's in my 504, and I know I've said this a lot, you guys need to be able to stick up for yourself and your diabetes. It all goes back to having diet confidence, which I talked about in a vlog a really long time ago. You know, you gotta be prepared and ready for anything life could throw at you. And it can be really stressful at times. I totally get it. You know, I live with diabetes too. I had a teacher when I was younger who didn't want me to check my blood sugar in class. Hold on, quickly, what do you want? Okay. You know, so you gotta know how to advocate your rights. So here's how I do that for myself. So, step number 1, I make sure that I have all the facts straight on this person, you know, because, like, if my teacher just doesn't understand and I'm accusing them of doing something, it's so easy to accuse and misunderstand. Just find out how much they know, and if they don't know that much, just educate them. You know, sometimes a little education can go a long way. Number 2, some teachers can be really finicky. Maybe you want to review your 504 with them, you know, and that's all right. That sort of shows them, especially if you're my age, because I'm 18, that shows you, or it shows your teachers as well, that, like, you are on top of your game and you will do anything to help yourself, and you're willing to take initiative, and that can be so great. And I know if you're a little bit younger, you know, that can be a lot harder, but you can always go in with your parents, and once you're comfortable with the situation, you know, you can do it, and it's perfectly fine. You know, it totally makes sense. Number 3, keep your head on straight. I am the first person to flip out when a teacher tries to stop me from doing something diabetes related. Like, I blow my top so many times because of this, because I want what I know is right. And, you know, I'll be the first person to admit I can't keep my head on straight sometimes. And, you know, flipping out just makes the teacher not want to help you. So if you can try to be nice and everything, the teacher is much more apt to help you, which makes logical sense. Sorry, Bonquiqui and I are working on the May live stream for you guys. Okay. We were at 5 or 6 or 3. We were at 3, weren't we? 3? 4? I think we were at 4. So, number 4. is make sure you're comfortable in the situation, because the most awkward thing in the world is when you're uncomfortable in a situation and you don't want to say anything. Meanwhile, you know that if you don't, something could happen and you're just in like this pickle, like there's a wall up and you can't help yourself. And that is one of the worst things in the world. Like, I get it. It can be so hard to talk to a teacher and feel comfortable. I mean, I have some teachers that I'm really comfortable with. I would tell them exactly what I'm thinking. But then I have some who I'm actually afraid to talk to them about it. And, for me, my general idea is I always remember it's my health. I need to come before, like, a teacher's misconception or misunderstanding. That's sort of my thing. I don't know about you guys. Maybe you guys have something different that you do. Whatever you do, and if you do it well, do it. Just make sure that you are, like, you're kept together and everything. Because I'm sure you guys are really good at that. So those are my 4 steps for how to do that, because I don't ever want to hear that this is like one of you guys. Because you know what? It very well could be myself if I'm not, on top of my advocacy about stuff. And that's why I feel like advocacy is so, so, so important in this world right now. You got to stick up for what you believe in. You got to stick up for your health. All right? So you do that. And if you guys have any advocacy questions at all, feel free to message me, tweet them at me, that's at Diabetic Girl Yo. Google plus them at me, that is plus Diabetic Girl. Do whatever you guys need to do. I am right here, and I will be your biggest advocate. Talk to you guys later. Bye!
It might seem